Hi.
To start with the recipe, first, you'll want to wrap your ham bone in foil and pop it into the freezer until you're ready to use it. This step is crucial because freezing helps preserve the flavor and makes it easier to handle later. Think of it as giving your ham bone a little nap before the big show. When you're ready to cook, just take it out and let it thaw slightly so it's easier to work with. Now, fill a large pot with enough water to cover the ham bone completely. Place the ham bone into the pot. It's important to ensure the bone is fully submerged, as this will allow all those delicious flavors to infuse into the water. If you don't have a large pot, you can use a smaller one and rotate the bone occasionally. You'll know it's ready when the water covers the bone entirely. Next, bring the water to a gentle simmer and let it cook for about 1 to 1.5 hours. This is where the magic happens, as the flavors from the ham bones seep into the water, creating a rich broth. You'll know it's simmering correctly when you see small bubbles gently rising to the surface. Avoid boiling too vigorously, as this can make the broth cloudy. Once the time is up, carefully remove the ham bone from the pot and place it on a cutting board to cool. This step is important because you don't want to burn your fingers while handling the bone. Let it sit until it's cool enough to touch comfortably. A good checkpoint is when you can hold it without feeling any heat. Now comes the fun part. Pull the ham meat off the bone, removing any excess fat, and cut it into chunks. This is where you get those tasty bits of ham for later use. A trick I've learned over the years is to use a fork to help separate the meat from the bone easily. You'll know you've done it right when you have nice, clean chunks of ham. By the way, since many of you ask about this kitchen knife set that I use after trying several, I found one that really makes a difference. I'll leave a link in the video description in case you're interested. Once you've got your ham chunks, store them in the freezer for later use. This way, you'll always have some on hand for soups, salads, or any dish that could use a little hammy goodness. Make sure to use airtight containers or freezer bags to keep them fresh. You'll thank yourself later when you're in need of a quick meal addition. Finally, don't forget about that wonderful ham broth you've just created. Use it as a base for soups or other recipes that call for flavorful stock. You'll know it's a good broth when it has a rich, savory aroma and a slightly golden color. This small detail makes all the difference in your cooking, adding depth and flavor to your dishes. Enjoy your homemade broth and ham chunks. And that's how you make this delicious recipe. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more recipes like this one.
Bye.